taking forever to go live.
The network of the NFL for Verizon. I'm James Brown.
As we welcome Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter.
The halftime show.
The network of the NFL for Verizon. I'm James Brown.
As we welcome Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter Walker Hayes.
Last week, he's got time filled and he's burning them.
The question is, the answer is time. That's what Patrick Mahomes.
We're just talking about this today. Walker Hayes doing the halftime show of the
Nobody open, but he is able to move outside.
Pressure is what Joe Burrow's been under all this first half. He's trying to throw the ball quick. He's been pressured 7 times. He's been sacked 6 times. He's almost been under siege. Kind of like how we feel up here right now with the band behind us. So, but you look at it right now, the tackling has been sharp, but up until that last 2-minute drive, the defense has had Joe Burrow tough.
Yeah, and listen, one of the big reasons why Bengals were able to beat the Chiefs in Week 17 was Jamar Chase. Check out these numbers. All right.
It couldn't have been that bad.
Oh, it was hilarious.
So bad. And people were blowing up Walker Hayes, but it wasn't his fault. I bet some producer, though, got a stern talking to. I sure hope so.
I mean, they do that at all those big playoff games.
Yeah.
And it never has happened like that. I've never heard like that.
I mean, yeah. Usually they think those things through.
That's a dream come true, though, if you're Walker Hayes and his team.
I'm so glad for him because he's struggled for so long. And now, because of the song and then Applebee's, and now even this, more controversy, more followers.
Who scheduled a football game during a Walker Hayes concert?
Right.
A great way to put it. Okay. Here we go. How's everybody doing this morning?
Beautiful.
Okay.
It's now time for Tim Ben and Brooks' Pyramid of Winning.
I want you to picture yourself with us, all of us, Tim Ben and Brooke, Barrel Boy, everybody here from KNIX, with Lee Bryce, Parker McCollum, Cameron, out there at Tumbleweed Park in Chandler, March 26th for our KNIX Barbecue and Beer Fest. It's back. It's so good to have it back on the calendar and know it's going to happen. So let's get you there. We're playing the Pyramid of Winning. Ben, you are joining forces with Sarah. I believe both our contestants are from Mesa. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
Let's get her done.
Here you go. You got 30 seconds on the pyramid clock to name as many things you drink. Things you drink. Ready? Go.
Coca-Cola, Sprite, they are.
Soda.
Yes. Budweiser, Miller, they are.
Beer.
Yes. Pinot Grigio, Pinot Noir, Cabernet.
Wine.
Yes. Starbucks sells.
Coffee.
Yep. Okay. OJ. Orange.
Murder.
Orange. Grapefruit. You get it?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Let's see. Sweet or unsweet?
Oh, man. Going for the T.
Murder. OJ,
I
murder.
said OJ. I said murder. Sorry.
Yeah.
Reflex. That's 5. That's good. Good job by you, Sarah and Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Brooke, say hello to Emily.
Hey, Emily. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm going to be better when we win.
Just, by the way,
Hi.
Peyton Manning was on SNL, and he said he wasn't watching any of the football this year because he's hooked on that show, Emily in Paris.
Oh,
Oh,
I watched
I
that.
saw that. And then I started doing play-by-play of that show.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
when Emily goes right, she's going to get sacked.
Okay, Emily and Brooke. 5 is the number to beat. Name as many things you read. Things you read. 30 seconds, go.
You make a call on this?
cell phone.
Yep. This is Time, People, Rolling Stone.
Oh, magazine.
Yep. This is a hardback or paperback.
Book.
Yeah, if you write somebody a thank you note, you're writing them a
Letter.
Yep.
Card.
Yep, you're right. www.blank. This is the
Website.
Yes. This is what used to get delivered to your front door.
Newspaper.
Yep. This is when you go to a restaurant, they hand you this.
Oh, you did it! You did it with a last-second field goal.
Emily!
6-5.
You won.
You'll be Emily in Tumbleweed.
At our KNIX Barbecue and Beer Festival.
Oh, Sarah, Emily, thanks for playing. Hang on, because in just a minute, we're going to get you a keyword to win a $1,000 New Year bonus check. And then also the results of our Tim Ben and Brooke Monday draft of the best celebrity body parts. We'll see whose famous features you thought had the best draft. Which one of us? 102.5 KNIX and the iHeartRadio app. Peyton Manning.
That was funny.
Crazy man. What do you think will happen to Tom Brady when he's done, when it's official? Will he be a TV guy, TV commentator? Or will he, it's almost like he could jump over that and become, I don't know.
You're right. He could do a lot of things. He loves the game so much. What about coaching?
That's true.
I mean, he could be, I think, he could.
You know what I heard about the Suns?
Hmm.
Is that Chris Paul is like an assistant coach. But he goes in during the timeouts and he's like going to Monty Williams, the head coach. He all we ought to do is put this guy in and put him and switch him on that. And Monty Williams is like, he's the best assistant coach I have. He's out there playing. He knows what he's talking about.
Uh-huh.
Gosh, he's so good. Oof. We saw him do a couple things the other night, Brooke. I've never seen yes, Michael Jordan, greatest of all time. Kobe, spectacular. Chris Paul is climbing up near that group.
Is he 37 now? 38?
Yeah, he's getting there.
Wow. Good for him.
Good. He's just like a mastermind. And the passes that he makes.
Good for him.
Yeah. I'm so glad he's here.
Let's do it again. Let's get to the
Suns are 40-9, and Monty Williams is going to be the coach of the All-Star team.
That is so cool.
Very cool, because he can put Chris Paul and Devin Booker on the team now. They didn't get voted in. That's a crock out. Schmaconky.
How does that happen?
Hello. Yes, sir.
You know what I think Brady goes and does?
What does he do?
Whatever he wants.
Truly.
Because
yes.
I actually don't see him going into coaching.
It seems like it would be too boring for him.
Yeah, I could see him going and maybe going into like the front office ownership of a team.
Yeah,
I could
probably.
see that because he's a very smart businessman.
Like a John Elway, yeah.
But what I could see him doing more than anything is he's done these. He did that whole docu-series with ESPN Plus about his career and stuff like that.
The man in the
I
arena.
could see him doing like kind of like, how some of these like almost like a special, like a docu-series on different athletes, different things.
You know what it's almost like? Have you watched Jeff Gordon on a NASCAR telecast?
Yeah.
He's Jeff Gordon, but he's sort of diminished in that role, right?
And I think sometimes he can, like Gordon or Brady, you command respect when you interview somebody because you are one of the greatest of all time and you can relate to them, but you automatically command that respect.
It's true. But him as part of a 2 or 3 man broadcast.
No, I don't see him doing that.
Yeah, I don't
see him doing like
too big.
Like a sit down before the Super Bowl with a Joe Burrow and be like,
yeah.
But what about like a Tony Romo? Because Tony Romo's so good. It's like he could be a coach because he's just so knowledgeable about the game, how he predicts, like, here's what they should probably do.
So here's what's
they
interesting
do
about
it.
the Tony Romo thing, Ben.
Yeah.
There was new study came out. They said that fans are over Romo. They're like,
I know. There's a lot of Romo hate.
It's obnoxious.
Oh, real? Oh, because
he
just knows it all.
That whole idea of it, people are like, okay, I'm done with you talking about this, like beating it to death.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hello, Elizabeth. Walker Hayes Instagram. Let's take a little bitty look. I'm surprised I don't already follow him.
Appa Bays.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna tease. You're gonna tease that Cash is 2 away, and we're gonna get our draft results coming up.
All righty, daddy do.
Yeah, I just think that Brady's gonna do whatever he wants, or you know what he might do? Take all of his money, take all of Giselle's money, and disappear from the spotlight for about a decade.
Why not?
Go live on a yacht in South France.
What if his agent called and said he loves the Tim Benenbrook show and he would love to just come in and be on the show every day?
We'd have to see.
We've got an extra mic.
We have to see how he is on the air.
Yeah, we have to. Steve could send him the message like he sent me before I came back. Hey, we want to do a rehearsal and see how you sound.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be a trip.
Did you say we're 2 away from the keyword for the cash? All right, Brooke, you're going to back sell this here song.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
Yes.
Okay, good.
This here song.
Okay.
Russell Dickerson, 1025 KNIX, where Tim Benenbrook getting real close to his show with Sam Hunt.
That's right. Week from Thursday.
Coors Light Bird's Nest.
And we're getting real close to 725. 25 after every hour. We give you a keyword. You enter it on knixcountry.com, and you could win a $1,000 New Year bonus. Now, just to make it more fun, what if when we gave you the keyword this time, what if we blast Walker Hayes right behind the keyword so you can have a hard time hearing it? It's like,
We welcome Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter Walker Hayes.
No, let's not do that.
That was pretty funny.
Poor Walker Hayes was getting blown up.
I know, he didn't know.
He didn't have anything to do with it, man.
It's not my fault.
Anyway, keyword for you, $1,000, 2 songs.
I remember when I
Okay. Oh, wait, no, I got I'm clicking the wrong buttons here. No. Share screen. Here we go. We got Walker Hayes. Oh, look at this. He's apparently on with the CBS crew. Look at what he says. Didn't know CBS TV was having us on today, but I heard it sounded great. Good for you, sir. And there you go. Brooke, how rude of them to do a halftime report during a Walker Hayes concert. All the nerve. Yeah. No one wanted to hear those guys anyway. Here, in case he only wanted to hear you. Okay. He's a fun guy. Big shout out to the Chiefs sound guy. What's he saying here?
What up, y'all? I'm at the house. I'm actually not at my house. I'm next door. And just notifying all of you, my next door neighbor is Craig. And there's Baylor. And we would be playing horse But we play Craig. We don't spell horse out here on the basketball court. We play Craig, and a lot of people being like, "Hey, is Craig the song a true story?" Indeed, it is. My buddy Craig. Strangers to neighbors.
Oh, that's a great story about how when they were struggling, and Walker Hayes. How many kids do you have?
Seven. I believe one.
Okay.
Passed,
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And they were struggling to get anywhere. The Craig, I guess they go to church together, got him a minivan. Got the Hayes family a minivan.
Aw.
Isn't that cool? Now I'm getting a weird message here that says Facebook requires you to go live. But are we not live? Oh, are we not on? Girl, could you check Facebook and see if we're on? It says we're broadcasting live, but I'm getting a message that says we have to go live or they'll cancel us.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Anyway, Walker wrote a song about his friend Craig and the cool thing he did for him. Hello.
Okay, let's get these numbers going.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Brooks doing that tally.
I'm going to go ahead and write it down now because it's not close.
Okay, good. I haven't seen any of the documentary about Brady, the man in the arena, but I've heard it's very by Tom Brady, about Tom Brady. But enough about me. What do you think of me?
It's good.
Well,
But I'm
Catherine,
biased.
what a nice thing to say.
Oh, thank you. That's like the Mark Mazda manager.
Yeah.
His wife just gave birth to their 10th child.
Yowie.
And he said that when he had 2, 3, or 4, he'd come home and be like, okay, get off the couch, get off the table. He's like, I come home now and there's some kids on my dining room table. He goes, and I just keep
Yeah.
walking.
Just like, yeah, put your head down.
Yeah. He's like, I don't try to get him off jumping
No.
on the couch. I just,
What's the point? Yeah. I mean,
10 kids. Can you imagine?
with
You have to concede. You
with
do.
5 teenagers in my house, it seems like all I did when they were all there was walk around the house and turn off lights in rooms that they'd left. I can't imagine what it's like with 10. Oof.
I mean, well, when you have 10 children, they can't all be little. It's like impossible.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
So
you
the
get
oldest
like
one,
junior parents.
right. But still,
Yeah.
that Costco bill, I can't imagine.
And just, I mean, you got to have 2 or 3 people with you in grocery shop because you got you have
Yeah.
a train of carts.
But I just know how much my brother ate as a teenager. I can't imagine having more than one teenage boy in the house.
Well,
I
when you
can tell
have
you all about it.
4 teenage girls,
Mm-hmm.
you still have a lot of teenage boys in your house. So we had to buy all kinds of things because their friends would come over and just walk right in and start eating. How's your grocery bill, Ben?
Do your boys eat a lot?
Steep. They do a lot, but we get, because I don't know, we get lazy, 'cause we get tired, so we're like, okay, let's go out to eat, and that's even more expensive.
But your boys are they're pretty thin, but they can just put it away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my brother. He was skinny and just could. My dad used to make him eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before we went out to eat, or before we went over to a friend's house, so that he wouldn't order like 2 entrees.
Who is Cade McNamara?
Michigan quarterback.
Who's?
Michigan quarterback.
Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
So last night, Parker's playing guitar in my office, and he sounded pretty good. I'm like, "You sound really good." He goes, "Thanks, Dad." I go, "You'll really have arrived when you learn "Eruption" by Eddie Van Halen." That's kind of like the standard guitar song. All good guitar players play. Thinking, he's never gonna play that 20 minutes later. He's never played this in his life. 20 minutes later.
Wow.
That's hard on Guitar Hero, so I can't imagine.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's all he got. But I'm like, wow.
That's pretty impressive. That's cool.
I couldn't do that.
All right.
Chicks dig the guitar.
So Aham Peck is challenging my pick of Rip Wheeler, fictional character. But, you know, Barrel Boy had, Barrel Boy had The Rock's eyebrow, and Ben had The Rock's biceps. The Rock is technically a fictional character.
I don't have a problem with your pick. I think it has to be a human. Mickey Mouse isn't a human, you know.
Well, on the inside he is.
Yeah, it has to be a human.
Okay. Facebook automatically deletes all streams. It keeps telling me to go live when we're live. How bizarre.
The Rock.
It's Faith Hill, an all-time favorite. She's a wild one. I guess even wilder back in the Wild West, like in the show 1883, which I'm about to start. I can't wait. All right. Are we ready for the draft results?
We're ready.
We did it yesterday. Let's find out who you liked as the best picks.
Tim and Brooke are drafting. Play along and pick one of the 3 topics they decide to choose. Tim and Brooke are drafting. Play along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
The topic was best celebrity body parts, you know, physical features that celebrities are kind of known by. I went first. My picks were Tim McGraw's abs, Morgan Wallen's mullet, and Rip from the TV show Yellowstone, Rip Wheeler's beard and stash. Manly.
I went second. It's a Karen Underwood's legs, Julia Roberts' smile, and The Rock's eyebrow.
I went third. I went with The Rock's biceps, Ashton Kutcher's web feet.
Yeah.
It works for him. Mila Kunis, Demi Moore, they like that. And then Heidi Klum's legs were my last pick.
Okay. I picked Chris Hemsworth's abs, Thor, you know, Jennifer Aniston's hair, the iconic Rachel haircut, and Ryan Gosling's smile.
Oh.
I mean, that crooked smile gets me every time.
You're a bird, I'm a bird.
Yeah. Coming in dead last place with only 43 votes was Ben.
No, come on.
I don't think Ashton Kutcher is known for his web feet. I don't think anyone knew that.
No?
You got punked.
I think that's weird that you do know that.
Yeah, really.
We should have been the lead role in Aquaman. I'm just saying.
Okay.
He was.
Coming third place with 113 votes, Tim.
Yes, not last. I win.
Coming in second place with 207 votes, Barrel Boy. And then myself with 254 votes coming in first. It's Ryan Gosling's smile.
Ryan Gosling's smile, for crying out
Hey,
loud.
girl.
Hey, girl.
You know.
All right. Thank you all for participating. We'll have another draft next Monday. And in just a minute, Brooks says there is a burglar to keep your eye out for. Not because he's dangerous, because he's hot.
I love you just the way God.
That burglar's on fire. Let's see. Where were we? We sort of have an offensive coordinator. We coordinate our offensiveness.
Yeah. Jennifer Aniston has a line of vegan hair care.
Okay.
I wonder if she actually uses it.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Hello, Kim. Hey-o. Walker's daughter came up with a fancy dance. Well, how do you like that? All right, let's check the old Insta.
Is Susan happy with you, Ben, or is is she upset about your bet?
I wouldn't say she's thrilled about that bet.
Okay. Okay. But in our defense, you agreed to it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, this is interesting.
I know it's a dumb thing to do, but it doesn't betting on something like that and having a big stake in it make everything more exciting? Even though if I lose, there will be no stake in it.
Yeah. Well, think about this.
As in filet.
Someone pointed out yesterday, you kind of win both ways. No matter what happens, you don't have to pay for an expensive dinner. Think about it.
Right.
If you lose, you could just go to Waffle House. If you win, you don't have to pay. So
true.
It's kind
That's
of
what I call a win-win.
Win-win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Susan may not be speaking to you, but at least you get to keep your money.
It's a win, half win.
Right.
She's used to mediocre dinners.
Well, and by the way, the White Castle said they're not accepting in-person reservations, but they, you can order their super romantic Valentine special. Maybe we can have James, the DoorDasher.
Oh yeah.
Our new DoorDasher bring it to you.
I wonder what comes.
He sounds like a romantic guy. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, they're not accepting reservations unless you're a Hall of Famer, Mike.
That's true.
Oh, boom.
Take
Do
my
they
plaque in
have
there.
a Valentine's Day special? Was it like
they used to?
They said I just saw a blurb that said they are going to have Valentine's specials, but they won't have in-person dining.
Okay, they're making a to-go celebration with a very pink Love Cube meal.
Yum.
The meal for two, which can be delivered for free on Valentine's Day.
Look at that.
Includes 8 cheese sliders, 2 small soft drinks, and a choice of 2 shareable sides.
And an extra large potpourri for your restroom.
Wow.
That's just meant to be for you, Ben.
What a treat. 8
I mean, Ben,
sliders?
do you ever go into White Castle and just be like, just flex?
I did. I
I'm all
did just that right after Christmas. I went in there I was in line and I got to the cash register and I said, "Oh, by the way, did you know I am a Crave member of the Hall of Fame?"
Well, Tim, are you going to be ordering this Love Cube
No.
with the 8 cheese sliders? No.
No.
And they were not impressed with that. They didn't even know what it was. They're like, "What? There's a Hall of Fame?"
So check this out. Tina sent me this, and it's Tom Brady has his new line of apparel, the Brady brand. And so he's got a couple of college players.
Name and likeness.
Name, image, likeness. Which, Brooke, by the way, you need to go back and capitalize now because
Yeah.
you were a NC2A tennis player.
You could have. I'm telling you, the tennis players and the women's golfers are crushing it.
Yeah.
Well, I need some retroactive
And
pay.
it doesn't mean the ball.
I need to be paid.
Barstool's got about half of them on their payroll.
Wow.
All right, pause is in there.
It's weird. I keep getting these messages from Facebook. Like, okay, so when we make the little template to do the show live, we have to pick a time and you have to go live with it by that within 10 minutes of that time, or it'll cancel your stream. We did go live. We went early, and it's still sending me all these messages. So it might just be on my own. Maybe it's just on my page, the Tim Hattrick experience.
Oh, the Tato Todd is awake.
What if we just called our TBB extra podcast the TBB experience?
I feel like that's a little Joe Rogan.
Yeah, like kind of capitalize on the.
Yeah.
And then we just bring in people who aren't even doctors, and we just let them quack.
Or we just bring on like fake doctors, like
Yeah.
Dr. Phil and Dr.
Yeah, or
Pepper and Dr.
Dr.
Dre.
Hey, I'm not a fake doctor, by the way. I do have a doctorate degree in psychology.
Oh, here we go. 1025 KNIX, our buddy. His name is Cole Swindell, and he's coming to town week from tomorrow night. He's going to kick things off in the Bird's Nest. By the way, you can still get tickets for that at CoorsLightBirdsNest.com. Cole Swindell and Diplo which is basically a lot of music that sounds like this.
Are you trying to get booked for the Bird's Nest next year? That's Tim's tryout.
Was I wrong? Was that not a good Diplo impersonation?
That's a great Diplo.
So you
Dead on Diplo.
Well, I don't know how long it was. The past few years, there was this internet sensation over a guy and his booking photo or his prison mugshot.
His name was Prison Bay. They called him Prison Bay. His name was Jeremy Meeks.
He was in prison for whatever, but the ladies found him a little bit attractive, and there was all this thirst for him, even though he's a criminal and he's in jail.
Yeah, he signed a modeling contract and made a lot of money. And then, by the way, married the heiress to, I don't know, some paper towel company girl. I'm probably getting that wrong, but married very well.
Bounty.
And now is very famous.
Wow.
And it never would have happened had that mugshot been out and women gone crazy.
Hashtag Prison Bay. Well, there's a new guy.
Yeah.
There's a new guy, and they're calling him Burglar Bay.
Burglar Bay.
Because he's a hot burglar. That's what people are saying. They're going nuts over this guy. The police are actually looking for him in the UK because he broke into someone's house and now he's on the loose, and the women have gone wild. Like the comments.
Where can we see a picture of this Burglar Bay?
I will put him on the @KNX Country Instagram.
Yeah.
But wow, the comments under this, it's like they don't even care like what he did.
Well, this is a little bit like the show You, right?
Okay, yes, that's true. That's true.
Would you let this man burgle you? Here's a guy in the show You on Netflix that his out of control passion and love while he's stalking a girl, and then he ends up killing his rivals. And but you're like, but the guy wasn't that good a guy that he killed, and he's hot. So
at first I said, okay, he killed one person. You know, we all make mistakes. And we killed him for the right reasons.
I think this is a new trend. I think good-looking guys realize how competitive it is out there. You have to have something more than good looks usually to get famous. And this is his ticket.
What's your angle?
I think he did it on purpose. I think he went out and robbed a house to get a mugshot, to get it out there, to get a contract of some sort.
Okay, that's very plotting. That takes a lot. You think he got himself arrested to just be hot?
It worked for the other hot guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't really think he's even that hot, if we're being honest.
Yeah. No, he's not that. Oh, well, I mean, who am I to say?
Look, these women, I know I'm leaving my doors unlocked tonight.
See? They think he is.
Jeez.
Wow. All right. The hot burglar, the Burglar Bay.
Yep.
Check him out on our Instagram. Coming up, we've got an update on the bet we have made with Ben that involves his incredibly hot reservation that he secured for Valentine's Day. Will he keep it? Mostly, what did the new administration think about this bet?
Is she talking to you currently?
It's getting a little tense.
Oh boy. All right. We'll update you on that here in just a minute on 102.5 KNIX. Right. This guy, he's like, hey, we're going to nick some watches and some jewelry.
I mean, look at him
tonight.
He's perfect.
He's perfect.
You know, look,
I'm a burglar.
Dimensions are pretty much perfect.
I came in through your bathroom window. Oh,
I don't think he's that hot.
No.
You think the other dude
not as hot as this guy
teardrop tattoo was?
He's not my type either.
This guy's hot.
I don't like the bad boys.
This is like, beam me up, Scotty. The aliens are coming.
We did that again last night. He started fussing, and I turned on the fan and set him down, and he went.
I'll have to find it. There's a shot of the little video clip from my Instagram of the first time I met your mom when she came out here for the barbecue and beer fest.
Yeah.
And it's me and her in front of one of those dancing balloon things, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you just, I don't know, show him that or put one of those dancing balloon things in his room.
He's a funny guy. Yeah, I just don't think he's hot enough to go viral, but whatever.
It's another guy.
He looks like a movie star.
Like
Are you kidding?
Like Rip Wheeler from Yellowstone. He's a man. He looks like a manly man. He looks like he's a working class dude. He, if he had a job, he'd take a lunch pail to work. He'd wear steel toe boots, probably some Dickies. He's got Dickies on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the pants, not the barbecue. He's a lot like this guy.
Who's better looking?
This
Either
guy?
of those two, the Joe Millionaire guys or that dude in jail.
Huh.
Come on. Those guys are on a show where all the women are swooning after him, and this guy is in prison.
I've never gotten the bad boy thing. I don't get it. I've never liked the bad boy.
Until now.
But isn't it true, bro? that all women think they can tame the bad boy, and that's the appeal.
No, I don't
She never went for the bad boy until she had one. Ba-ba-ba.
He's a good Tato.
It's Magic Merlin suit.
Yes, indeed.
He is a good Tato tot.
He's a tater tot.
Ben, what do you call him?
Bocephus tot.
Bocephus tot.
Sleeping 8 and 9 hours in a row for his mommy.
Come on, come on. Remember these guys?
We have another situation on our hands.
Oh yeah.
Oh, poor girl. She's
Brooke has a buddy coming up that needs a home, and she's got to go to a home with somebody with a good back because he's a little beefy.
She's having trouble keeping her New Year's resolutions, just like us all.
When I was a kid, we'd call that husky. Yeah.
Breaking news: Buccaneer QB Tom Brady officially announces retirement from the NFL.
I've heard that tweet.
Yeah,
before.
we've seen that before. Maybe this is the real.
Where's it from, Benjo?
His Uber driver?
No, I just
from ESPN. I don't believe it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's from Tom Brady himself.
Oh yeah, Adam Scheffner just reported. Oh, that's right. He did that 3 days ago. I was wrong.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Brooke, I don't think you were here when Ben was wearing his new glasses.
Yeah, I looked on. I was gone for 3 months, and I come back, and he's in his glasses.
He's got glasses, and a lot of our viewers were comparing him to this guy.
Oh my gosh, the guy from Up.
Why am I not getting credit for it? I'm the one who said it initially.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
Poor Ben.
Before it was Ralphie. He had the round ones, and people were like, "Ralphie, you'll shoot your eyes out."
Some days, like anything, it's like I'm a good sport. Some days I'm not in the mood, but man, that's a good one.
That was a good one.
I can't argue with that. That's just funny.
That's some funny stuff, man. Oh well.
You know who's scrambling right now?
Who?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Talk about how different life can be in a year.
Oh crap! I forgot to pump.
Oh no, folks, stand by. We may have another tsunami situation.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Pump after the. I have
All right.
100 minutes. Jeez.
But last year the Bucs had just won the Super Bowl, or they were going to the Super Bowl. Brady, life is good.
Gronk, everybody.
A year later, Brady's done. This probably means Gronk's done.
Antonio Brown is gone.
Antonio Brown, he went cuckoo. Chris Godwin, your top wide receiver, is probably gonna leave in free agency.
Yeah,
Oof.
I know. Things can change. Brooke, you can go if you need.
No, I need to maximize my time.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that young Bruce Arians here. Maybe that young man could come play for me.
Stop. The worst one you do.
He does.
I think it's pretty good.
I found it if you take Sean McVay, the Rams coach, and Cliff Kingsbury, they're the same voice, just one is sped up. Because Cliff Kingsbury's down here and he's like a little slow and deliberate. But if you just speed that up and you talk about it, we got a good defense, and it's the same voice, just sped up.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Too bad you can't do a Tom Brady impression. We could have all sorts of fun with that.
That'd be a good one.
Can you do Tom Brady?
Nah.
What's that, Brooke?
I just didn't know if you could imitate Tom Brady.
Like,
nah.
Tom Brady's very generic.
I'm gonna turn the microphone. I'm too embarrassed to try it. Work on it. So
no, let's hear you try. That's the intriguing thing that people want to see. is how did this process start?
The thing is, with an impression,
that's funny. When
you have to know the voice has to be so in your head that you know it.
Yeah,
and Tom Brady's like I need to watch that documentary.
I know. I'm having a hard time even
the documentary.
imagining.
You know, he's going to do a press conference today that people are going to be talking about. He'll have a line in there, or there'll be something.
Yeah.
Good morning, Stephanie. It's a cool name, Stephanie Zam. I think is that an A or a no? That's an A. Yes, Ben.
Do you think he would have retired if he won that game? I mean, obviously, I know he would have continued to the Super Bowl.
He wins Saturday. He's like, "Hey, that's it. I'm out. Thank you."
I think this was the last year. I don't know if anybody heard some of his comments he made after the game. He was just talking about like the age which his kids are getting. He's like, my kids now are at a really fun, big age for these kids, and he's like, I want to like his kids are playing high school.
I've ignored them for 22 years, and so.
Well, yeah, he's like, I want to watch these kids play high school sports. I want to be. He goes, I want to be there when my daughters go to like prom.
Well,
popcorn.
I'm trying to. So if he would have won another Super Bowl, he would have quit. You think?
I think this was the last year, no matter what. Yeah.
Well, and so he loses, but he almost wins the game. So he's got a little bit of glory.
He left nothing on the table.
Yeah,
I mean, his team let him down, but the guy played his.
If he comes back one more year and they don't get that far, it's just sort of like it kind of takes the shine off last year's Super Bowl.
It's like Peyton Manning. The way he retired was
when Peyton Manning's arm was like falling off and couldn't.
Trust me, I watched it.
And his neck was shot. You're like, oh,
the Panthers.
Painful to watch.
But he still won.
Yeah, and he was like, if what's his face from San Francisco got to the Super Bowl, Peyton Manning was just like a cardboard cutout of a quarterback back there. That was all Von Miller.
Peyton played another year after he won the Super Bowl against the.
He did?
I think so.
Yeah.
Did he?
I'm almost positive he played one more year.
I thought he retired.
I thought he played one more year after that.
See, Peyton Manning has a unique voice. And it's one of those that's easy to do.
Tom Brady is just kind of understated. He's just sort of down here.
He got picked when he was pretty young to come play together with me in New England, and I think
could be wrong.
But yeah,
that
I mean,
position is like
so
critical.
Ben will sit there when he needs to do a voice for something. He'll sit there and just pull it up on YouTube and just listen to it and speak it back, and that is kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, I spoke with Giselle, and we it's kind of nasally.
That's Joe Pesci.
I know. So it's not good. See, that's it. But sometimes it comes together.
Quarterback, because that throw to him is always available. You know, he's always
that throw to him is always available.
15 seconds.
Brooke back solid.
No, you're right, Brooke. He did go out after he retired. After the Super Bowl, you're right.
Thinking about you, Dustin Lynch and Mackenzie Porter, 1025 KNIX. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, and Dustin's another one, part of the lineup for our iHeart Country Festival. Today is the day the Capital One pre-sale tickets go on sale. That's going to be in May in Austin. It's a blast and a huge lineup. You can get all the info and a link to those tickets at knixcountry.com. So, Ben, in case you missed the show yesterday, Ben pulled off the greatest Valentine's Day pre-plan. He got a reservation through Open Table at the Different Point of View restaurant outside on the patio at sunset. Now, if you don't know, this is in the mountains of North Central Phoenix at a resort. It's a beautiful view of the city. Probably one of the most romantic spots you can have a really nice meal.
Oh, I love it. And by the way, it's so hard to get a reservation, almost impossible. So I can't believe
on any day
Ben planned this far ahead. That's unlike Ben.
I can't believe it either. But it happened. When I was on Open, it's like, oh my God, there's a 5 o'clock reservation on Valentine's Day. They must have just like opened the ticket window or something to this thing.
Yeah.
And I hit it and I'm in.
You got it. And this hasn't been the case for you in past Valentine's Days.
Never have I had a good Valentine's Day. I always wait to the last one.
Which makes our proposition even funnier, I think. So we began to covet his reservation. Brooke wants to go because that's a great time to get a sitter and go have a nice quick meal and get home before baby Bo is time to go down.
Yes.
Heck, it's so nice and romantic there. I'll take Barrel Boy as my date. So we made a bet with Ben that if over the Super Bowl, we let Ben pick his team, and if his team wins, we all, Tim, Brooke, Barrel Boy, have to pay for his and Susan's romantic, lovely dinner at a different point of view.
And it's expensive.
It's not cheap.
And trust me, if I win, I'm going to make it expensive.
If we win, if our team wins, then Ben has to give us that reservation and find a plan B for his romantic date night with Susan.
White Castle, they have something called the Love Cube. $15, 8 sliders. But Ben, you picked the Bengals, and we picked the Rams. Now
I know the Rams are favored, but every time I pick a favored team to win, I end up losing.
But first of all, why did you even take this bet, and how did Susan react? Because you didn't have to take this bet.
I didn't, but the Super Bowl is so much more fun when you have skin in the game.
Your relationship
when there's
is on the
something
line.
on the line. I told her, I said, she's like, why would you do that? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. I said, because we might be eating a free dinner.
Yeah.
And then what if you lose?
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want to. I'm not going to go there.
Ben's like, it's showbiz, sweet cheeks. Deal with it.
He's going to end up.
Listen, what's this quarterback for Cincinnati? What's his name?
Burrow.
Joe Burrow. He's kind of like the hot thing there now. And it doesn't matter how many times you sack this kid, he still gets up and wins games. So there's a chance Ben is getting a great dinner on us. There's a chance.
I don't think so. I think the Rams, they've got the guy from Detroit, Stafford. They've got Cobra Kai.
Listen, bro.
They've got Cooper Cup, whatever.
Cobra Kai.
I just don't see it, Ben.
Like Joe Namath said when he played in the Super Bowl, I guarantee I'm going to win. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I
Have you ever won a bet in your life?
Yeah,
no.
When's the last time you won a bet on the show and didn't end up in women's underwear or a thong or just something crazy?
There's always a first time, bro. Always a first time.
All right. Well, stay tuned for more on this as we approach the Super Bowl in a couple of Sundays. And what's it called at White Castle?
Oh, the Love Cube.
The Love Cube. You turn that into a love log real quick.
I wouldn't mind that either.
Do not go in there.
$15.
Sorry, honey. 1025 KNIX. We are Tim, Ben, and Brooke.
Can we track the cheese in the iHeart and then I can pump?
You can go offshore, offload at the docks.
Danette, by the way,
All right.
my husband asked me that
flip the
same
share
question.
And I'll just say, arrivederci, friends.
Barrel Boy wants to make 1 point.
Hold on. Scene didn't take. Now it did. Now you're out of one. Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Ben, have we actually seen the reservation?
That's what Brian asked me.
I'll pull it up for you right now.
Like it isn't like February 15th?
No. Come on now. Okay. Bye, everybody.